Hey guys, Dave from D&M Corvette Specialists out in Downers Grove, Illinois. Today we're going to go over a couple of things, show you a couple of cool cars in the showroom. We're going to go through the shops, see what's going on over there, and show you a couple of projects and some service stuff and some cool things. And we're going to try to take a car out for a ride. It's a nice day. Talk about that and just, we'll go from there and just have a good day. First we're going to show you, here's a 58 Buick Special. Supposedly this car is one of a couple of hundred made. I have a really good customer. We've restored cars for him, sold him cars, we service his cars and everything. He goes, I want a 58 Buick. My father had one, it was new, I remember the car, this and that, and I've been looking for a year for a car for him. And it was high on his list, and I finally found this car. It just happened to be a convertible. He wasn't looking for a convertible, but really neat that it's one of a couple hundred made, being a Buick Special and being a convertible. Very original car. 26 or 8,000 original miles. I forgot what it says, but it's original. I've got documentation and paperwork going back to day one. It's a two-owner car, very well maintained car with tons of service records over 50 years. It's actually really neat. And he's going to drive it for the summer and enjoy it. And then I think he's going to bring it back and have us go over the paint and a couple other things just to bring it up to date for him and just really make it a nice car. Really cool, solid car. But that's one of the things we do here. I get calls all the time. I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. If you're serious and you're ready to buy a car and you're ready to purchase a cool car, we'll pick it out like it's our own. And the good part is we know what we're looking at. We've been doing this a long time, and we're gonna get you a quality car, and we're not gonna get you something that you're gonna have problems with, and it's gonna be something you're gonna regret. So it's one of our services here. You want something, I'll find it for you. Our guys are great. All right, now we're going to show you a 91 Corvette. We talked about this car, I think, last fall when we first got it, but we've gone through the car and did a couple of things. We updated the wheels, retuned the car, checked a couple other little things on the car. It's a 16,000 mile, one owner 91 Corvette that the customer bought new. Had a 383 stroker motor built trans with a 2800 stall, Dana 44 rear with 373 gears. It's supercharged. And what's crazy is this car runs and drives like new, even with the modifications. It's not really radical. It's putting out about 550 horse. So it's usable, it's drivable, it's very unique, and it's not a lot of money. You could buy this car for a fraction of the cost of what this gentleman had in the car. I mean, he had big bucks in this car. And right now, I think I've got it on the internet for $15,900. The pictures on the internet don't have the black wheels on there. I'm gonna update that soon, but it's just a lot of car for the money, a lot of fun. You could either take it to a show, you could drive it, you could race it, you could do what you want with it, but you're coming out ahead because somebody spent the money in the car to really individualize it and make it unique. And it's a rare 91 Quasar Blue car, which is a really unique color and it looks really good outside in the light. But if you're into the performance aspect of the Corvettes, and something that's got super low miles and just really cool car, you got to come check it out. All right, now we're over in the body shop. I'm going to show you a couple of projects and cars we're working on here. Got a Z06 customer brought in. They have us do a couple of updates and just some touch up here and there, and it's going to be a cool car and he's going to have a lot of fun with it. I believe he bought the car new, so it's something he really wants to cherish and take care of him. Once again, individualized it. He changed the wheels on it and tires, and he's going to do some other stuff. It's got an exhaust, so just trying to help him out and really give him what he wants and individualize it so he's not doesn't look like 20 other ones when he goes to a cruise night or driving down the street. This is the Lincoln we've showed you over the last year, 31 Lincoln. We're putting the car back together. We're assembling it right now. It's getting there, it's painted. Last time we showed you the car, it wasn't painted. And it's covered up right now, but you see the fender on there. And the car does run, does drive. Next thing we're gonna do is the convertible top for the gentleman, which is a lot of money because nobody makes one for that. Got a 71 Corvette, original owner car. A customer brought us in the fall. They have us go over it during the winter, and it turned into a full-blown paint job, re-chroming, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And he's super excited to be getting the car back. He should get that car back within the next couple of days. And that's the original color, Ontario orange for that car. And he's the original owner, like I said, and just really happy he's going to get his car back. And him and his wife are really excited. So now we're up in service. I'm going to show you a couple of cars. We got some cool stuff going on right now. We got a couple of Chevelles behind me. These are two real good customers that bring their cars in for service. And I keep reiterating this to the people, whether it's on Facebook, on our website, or at the show and stuff. We're not just Corvettes. We do everything here, old and new. We can handle it, and we got you covered. We'll service anything, restore anything, put performance mods on anything. We got you covered. So, but I just wanted to show everybody we got some really cool stuff going on, and a lot of neat cars, not just Vettes. We got this 66 Vette up here that's been restored. Customer just brought it out of storage. Have us go through it, get it ready for the summer. We got a Camaro in here also, and you know, green Corvette that needs some maintenance done before the guy can take it back on the street. You know, we always got something cool up in the shops going on, and I tell people all the time, if you get a chance, you're interested in having something worked on, you're always more than welcome to come by and we'll show you the shops and you can walk through and we can give you the tour and make you feel comfortable with leaving your car with us. All right, we're gonna take a car for a ride. It's nice out, it's a good day. We got a pretty cool car here. I think I've talked about it before in the past, but today we're gonna drive it. It's a 1986 Mustang LX 5.0. In 1986, they went to fuel injection. The previous years were carbureted for the 5.0. What's cool about this car, it's an LX. They made only a few hundred of these versus the GTs in 86. And what's even cooler, it's a one-owner car with 15,000 original miles. When we got the car, still the original tires on. It's one of the few things we changed. And it just, otherwise this car's bone stock, original paint, never rusted, very well taken care of car. So we're gonna go out and show you what 1986 driving a brand new Mustang is all about today. All right, we're driving the 1986 Mustang GT, LX, I'm sorry. 15,800 miles on it. 5.0 5-speed, all original, all stock, one owner. People got to remember, this was a big deal back then as the 80s muscle cars wars came around with the Camaros, the Firebirds, the Monte Carlo SS's, the Turbo Buicks, the Oldsmobiles even had the 442 and the Hurst Olds. But the Mustangs were just, you know, they were a tough car to beat back then. They were, you know, easy to modify, a lot of fun. The 5-speed, you know, they were a great trans for a stock car, and they really held up well until you start putting some power, then you needed to change it. But these cars are just so fun, and to drive a car that's this nice, you know, you just can't get over that the car's, you know, over 30 years old right now. And it's this nice with 15,000 miles. It's literally like going back in time and driving a brand new Ford. I mean, not a squeak, not a creak, not a rattle, just a cool car. And, you know, by today's standards, it's low on horse, but back then it was a, you know, it's a horsepower monster, and it's just a lot of fun. It's just a cool car. I mean, these cars are getting harder to find because they've been abused, modified, messed with. So to see a cool car like this in this condition, you know, you can go to a car show with this car and probably win. It's that nice. So, I mean, it's got air conditioning, it's got the original AM, FM radio still. It's just a cool car. So, you know, I actually enjoy driving it versus, you know, I can get into a 500-600 horse car all day long out of the showroom, but to drive this car just actually puts a smile on my face.